related to community participation, learner confidence, and lifelong learning. This includes education for citizens, participating in and contributing to the community, learner confidence and self-confidence, and skills for behavior and change. Experiential approaches for different design outcomes. Health outcomes here we have students should receive services to improve their health, such as treatment for illness and infection, and school feeding programs to improve nutrition, as well as curricular content that increase their knowledge and affect their behavior related to health. Life skills and professional. So here, UNICEF identified that for schools that serve for quality outcomes by bringing together the many elements of health education programs that exist around the world. This portrays that when many of these elements mentioned in the 5 major parameters are present, one and third application of quality education. According to Global Partnership of Education, GPE 2017, the Ghana state government in Nigeria is showing its commitment to quality education by working with Global Partnership for Education to build and renovate classrooms, in addition to providing desks and chairs. Also include organizations as the TPE, which announces to $3.5 million meant for more robust data collection for better decision making and program planning, as well as the recruitment of additional teachers who specialize in English and sciences. The grant was intended at increasing enrollment of class, with several programs introduced to allocate financial assistance to mothers to keep their daughters in school, and teachers in think of further professional training to send their children to school. Challenges. According to Supermaker 2023, identified top 11 problems affecting Nigerian education, to which the government includes number 1, infrastructural deficit, more of the dilapidated buildings than they are of learning environment. There are not enough classroom teaching aids, that is, laboratories, computers, and what have you, and even the libraries are in a critical condition. High institutional fee. A lot of people cannot afford to pay for their schools and end up being dropped out. Number 3, nepotism in admission. Students will jam and continue, yet they are not given their deserved position because they are sidelined as nobodies or not belonging to a particular ethnic or ethnic group or clan. Number 4, falsity. Need for students to be peered and feel powerful in one region for the advancement of this law by the students. Sexual harassment by teachers on their female students, causing them into having sex for grades. Teacher victimization of students and lot more. Number 5, corruption. This is major disease eaten into the educational system. Example, examination malpractices by students encouraged by teachers who have been paid for the project. Greed. This is a big problem in Nigerian education system because most teachers aren't paid as they are supposed. Consequently, even when the government finally decides to pay teachers, those who are the head of this school usually keep some of the money to themselves rather than pay the supposed salary owed to the school workers. Number 7, outdated school curriculum. Nigeria is lagging when it comes to technological growth, development, and information in Africa as a whole. In most tertiary institutions in Nigeria, students are making use of old and outdated books. The worst of it all is the fact that teachers and lecturers who are assigned to teach are usually reluctant to give students up to date with the trend in their field of study. This is all because the teachers are making use of technology to solve academic problems for students. Most Nigerian teachers are even computer literate. Are not even computer literate to start with. Bad parental upbringing. There is a popular adage that charity begins at home. This goes to explain that whatever a child or student does in the public has already started at home. Parents are undoubtedly one of the most important parts of their children's life, and the way the children are taught goes long way to determine their moral upbringing. 40% of students who engage in examination malpractice frequently in schools
live broadcast.
This will be because of their environmental well-being. Number 9, inadequate funding. It's an immediate problem facing the education system in Nigeria. Let me go to way forward. However, the government has controlled some of these problems in the midst of this economic situation. Number 1, in the Ghana state, appointment of capable persons. In Nigeria, the solution, the way forward in general in Nigeria is appointment of capable persons as ministers and commissioners to overcome this problem. Number 2, there is a need of adequate funding. Let me just read the paper. Number 3, there is need of more researchers who control striking, and 5, anti-cultism should be stopped. Let me go to conclusions because of time constraints. However, the Ghana state government has made a remarkable effort in promoting educational standards in the state, regardless of the current economic situation listed above. Number 1, one of the four-point agenda of this federal administration is ensuring of quality education at all levels of education. Number 2, the vision of former Ministry of Education has been divided into 2, like the Ministry of Higher Education and the Ministry of Basic Education. These are all done in order to promote assurance of effective service delivery. Number 3, appointment of several scholars in the ministry nowadays from universities to head the ministries as commissioners and what have you, ensuring that all appointments are based on merit. Number 4, budgetary allocation in 2022, just coming here, indicated that education has allocated over 30% of the total budget of the state. 5, training for teachers at basic and basic levels.
Kuna ta rigima a nan ana ai buwa ya kashi ga rabi nan ya barka shigowa ba gariya ai ba Yusufa ya suka bai sar ina nan ai ba shi da lafiya ba ya dan da sauki Allah ya da sauki ya abu da ba a gama ba za ka iya ba kenan sai Abdullahi
recruitment 2024 application portal registration form is on a portal form now in order to apply for portal so as to ensure that less increase of 40% in amount per student in boarding school feeding by the present administration in order to boost and there is also a procurement and distribution of 185 number KN machines, which in all northern Nigeria is only the Gawa and Borno that have this machine in our schools in order to promote educational education system. Finally, we have few number of science secondary schools in Jigawa State, which does not cater the needs of our younger generation to read sciences. So in order to cater this, Jigawa State have upgraded about 40 number schools to what is called Science and ICT Centers of Excellence. We have about 20 schools upgraded to Science ICT Centers of Excellence, meaning that the school has to be offering sciences. All schools that are offering science in the state, that's conventional schools, not science schools. The government will go there, renovate the laboratory and the ICT room to standard, provide adequate science laboratory equipment and ICT materials. Then, deploy adequate teachers in the areas of science, mathematics, and English, all in order to boost science teaching in the Jigawa State. At this juncture, I would like to say thank you very much for the attention. I'm very sorry for the time I consumed in this type of presentation. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Yeah, at this gesture, I was directed, or I am directed, to please solicit with you, especially those that are just coming in, to kindly have a seat and quietly sit down, wait for attendance sheet to come to your table, and please stop bringing distraction. Let us maintain the protocol and respect time, respect the speakers, and respect our age, please. So we suppose everybody is mature enough, we don't need to say much. Kindly give us audience for some few minutes, please. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I have had a speech from Honorable Commissioner Minister of Higher Education, the Government. Dear Director of Schools, Minister of Higher Education, the Government, person of Haji Garba and Haji Sani Garba. The title of the paper, The State of Public Educational System in the Jigawa State, in the midst of present economic dynamics, discussing the project and challenges ahead. It's a very rich paper, and I believe that we would like to have one or two comments in relation to the paper. So therefore now, I would like to invite one of the heavyweight dignitaries from the alumni, in person of Engineer Ahmad Bekampo, is to say a word in relation to the paper presented by Honorable Commissioner, Minister of Higher Education, Science and Technology. You are welcome.
Honorable Commissioner of Education, ably represented by the Director of Science, the Science Technical School Board Secretary, Professor Badekaya, the Director of School, Science Secondary School, KAHOSSA, and Permanent Secretary, one of us, Permanent Secretary here present, the Chairman of the Alumni 1993 is here to say good afternoon. Sir, this class of 93 you are saying is not only the class of 93, it's a distinguished class of 93. Because this school started graduate students from 1988. 35 years ago, from 1988 to date, apart from the 1988 students, 1993 students are the best students in this school. Among us here, we have the general, we have the professor, we have everybody in all the ramifications of all sectors in the country. These people you are seeing, we are family. If you can look at me, I dress like this because we departed and we live the way, we departed the way they see me now. 30 years ago. We are proud of 1993 class. From your recommendation from the state government, I thank God I'm part of the state government, I'm part of the government, I'm part of the state government. We know His Excellency, the Governor of the state, Malam Umar Hamadi, he set a ball rolling on education because he is the first governor that put 32% of budget in education. So we appreciate that. Secondly, sir, this school, Science Secondary School of KAHOSSA, we are in the request of this school to be a school of excellence. There are these kind of schools abroad and even here, I can remember in Kaduna State and other states of the Federation. So we are soliciting and we are requesting the state government to consider this Science Secondary School of KAHOSSA as a school of excellence. This is the school where all secondary schools can come for research. This is the school that even the higher learning can come down to this school for other learning. That's why we initiated a botanical garden. Being students of those years, most of students of agriculture here, I remember Kakele. So we are requesting heavily for the school to come, for the state to come for the intervention, especially on Science Secondary School of KAHOSSA. Most of the people in the country now, this regime, if I can remember, they are the graduates of KAHOSSA from 1988 to date. So I think this school has given enough to be considered by the state government for any effort to do.
Ba daidai idansa ba ne.
We are still appealing to the state government to bring back the land that was encroached by this school. So we are still appealing that the land can be brought back for the use of the school. For my class 93. 93. Are we 93? Yes. No, I have not seen the morale. We are not fasting. We are not fasting. I'm not seeing the morale of those people in 1993. So, I congratulate the state government for what the state government is doing in education, especially present administration. This will be for those of you that are from other states, let's say Kano State, who we started the old Kano State. For those of you that are not in Jigawa, now in Jigawa State, this is the state. This is the state apart from it is state. This is the state that have the highest in the rank of professors and doctors. Most of them are the product of science schools. And science schools. We are proud of this school and we are proud of ourselves. Because this class of 9 is the class of family. It's the class that we are helping ourselves. It's the class that it's like we belong since childhood, even since we are. You cannot present a person from Gabasawa with a person of Fiji or women or Hadija. So we unite to make an intervention for the school. Though other classes are doing their own, but we are proud and we know of our own.
Thank you very much, Engineer Bahari Ahmad, member of the alumni KAHOSSA, Science Secondary School KAHOSSA, and you have listened to him. He talked about unity. This unity is very, very important. Without unity, you cannot go anywhere yourself. So I encourage you, please, to continue to unite your membership, unite people, the whole alumni of KAHOSSA, the whole people of the Jigawa State, and beyond. Thank you very much. And we made an appeal on behalf of the government. I would like to respond to some of the appeals that we have said. You can remember that in the Honorable Commissioner's speech, I have made mention that Jigawa State has allocated more than what UNESCO proposed for any state that wants to develop its educational sector. I believe we are among the best in the whole country for the next year's budget that we are allocated for education. And earlier I have made mention that we are only just 3 months into office, and you can witness the renovation taking place in the campus. And I want to assure you that in the next 1 year, when you come, you see entirely different science secondary schools. We are determined because renovation, facilities, staffing, everything. And we have captured a lot of projects in the next year's budget for science secondary school KAHOSSA alone, in particular to say, but all other 17 number of science secondary schools technically across the state. We can remember that when Jigawa was created more than 30 years ago, we just inherited, I think, 3 science schools from the old Kano states. And now we have 17 number of science and technical education colleges across the state. And in these 3 months that we are into office, I think we went around to all the schools. We conducted what we mean by need assessment. I can tell you that among all the 17 schools that we have under the board, I can tell you that what we have and what we don't have. And that is the first step for us to know how we can be able to solve the problem getting to our schools. So, of course, the issue of making science secondary school KAHOSSA to be like a special school, yeah, we have that at the back of our mind because it is one of the oldest science schools for male that we have inherited from Kano State. So our emphasis always goes to Science Secondary School, because this is the one. Inshallah, we'll do our best within the time frame we are given to transform this place. Don't forget that I'm also a member of or a graduate of science schools in the olden days, old Kano State. So I know what was obtainable in science schools in those years, and what we are witnessing here, they have been neglected for quite a long time. In terms of even the admission process, the selection process was abused. A lot of things went wrong over years. We are going to the back then. You can hear also witness that this year's admission exercise was different from the previous years. We did that based on merit, and we tried to control the admission. In the previous years, it used to be just like allocation to some heavy or big names in the states. You'll be given slots 5, 7, 10. Just bring any person that you have so that can be given joint instruction to be in Science Secondary School, KAHOSSA, or any other science school in the state. But this time around, I think it just wasn't like that. We control the admission quota based on the current capacity of the schools. We resisted a lot of pressure from heavy, big names from the state. And we are determined to transform this place for better. And we are going to do our best to see that the less privileged children also can be able to have the opportunity to come to science when they have the capacity to come and study in our science and technical school. So thank you very much. I assure you that considering also the magnitude of what we require to transform this school, I think government alone cannot cater for all the needs of the schools. We have already strategized that we are going to invite all the boys, just like you that you have done a lot to the school in this year. We are also going to invite other alumni of the school to come and donate, do some kind of things, one or the other, among those things that we want to put in place in our schools. And we're also going to involve Parent Teachers Association as well. We will tax them with some of the activity of transforming our schools. Not only that, we will also go beyond that. We have a lot of politicians in the country that in National Assembly, State Assembly, and that. We are going also to invite them to see how we can be able to solve most of these challenges we are facing in our schools. So this is our intention in brief. So without wasting much of our time, I would like to go to the next item on the agenda, which I believe there is announcement of project and donations. I believe this is the next thing that there is a speech by the NIDA Director General, which I believe that is not yet available. So we are going to keep that, but whenever is available, we're going to give him opportunity to make his speech. For the time being now, we can move on to the next item, which is commissioning one presentation of the announcement of project and donations. So award session to distinguished members. Thank you very much. Sorry, I can see very well, so with the glasses I believe. So award session to distinguished members, which I believe, I don't know, the MC will come and help us in this. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Assalamu alaikum. They say that honor to whom honor is due. And the effort of some of our members shall never be in vain. In this regard, we decided to honor some members in appreciation of their contributions to the association. I would like to use the but we don't have the list, but we have the awards. I will call the I will start with Tahir Yusuf. I would like to call the pleasure of representative of the Commissioner of Education, Jigawa, to present the award to Tahir Yusuf. Tahir Yusuf. Tahir Yusuf is a banker by profession. He has contributed a lot to the association. She opened the account of the association and maintained the account through the bank itself, Fidelity Bank. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. I would like to call Labaran Garba. Labaran Garba. Yes. Labaran Garba is one of the most active members of this association. We see Labaran Garba present in all our activities. Very regular. He used to live in one town which is very far, Kuki, and Lamboy, which is almost 100 kilometers to Kano. You will see him early in the morning coming to our events, wedding, condolence visits. You will see Labaran Garba. Based on this, we decided to honor him today. Thank you so much. I would like to call CSP Muhammad Awal. CSP Muhammad Awal. Asia. A police officer, Chief Superintendent of Police Officer, Police, now DPO Kazoro Local Government. He is one of our contributors. He has contributed a lot to the association. You can remember in the last anniversary, our 50th anniversary, was the engineer, was the coordinator. Thank you so much, we appreciate it. I would like to call Shamsuddin Al-Hatizaku, popularly known as Bujuma. He has contributed a lot. Really philanthropist. He used to share honey to members. One of the financial contributors. Very nice person, very jovial, very jokes, and whatever. Thank you so much. Engineer Bahare Haku, popularly known as Bagui. Financial contributor, technical contributor. He contributed a lot to the association. Good advisor. He was one time the chairman of the association. We thank you so much. Khalid Suleiman Yanta Singh. Khalid Suleiman. Financial contributor, a custom officer. Very regular member. Very kind. participating in all the activities of the association. We thank you so much. Muhammad Yahya. Very popular Muhammad Yahya Baba Wasi. You want to perform his duties. He was very nice person, very active.
Maybe kan agama izo ai.
Bashir Abubakar. Bashir Abubakar, naval officer, financial contributor, very active member, participating in all the activities of the association. Despite his quite tight schedule, living outside the region, nature of his service, despite all the tight schedule he has, he's still active in the affairs of the association. We thank you so much. Engineer Mukhtar Abba in absentia, I would like to call Habibu Mustafa Madu to represent his brother, Engineer Mukhtar Abba, the regular member active in the group WhatsApp, keeping the platform liable, enjoyable. Thank you so much. He is also financial contributor. We thank you so much. I would like to call Awal Bala Umar. Awal Bala Umar in Dabo, the businessman in Kano, very active member. I would like to call Hussein Mazi in Dabo. You see the award on his behalf. Thank you so much. Engineers we have gotten. I'm surprised that he's not here today. No, he has not been. Okay, he was here. Yesterday, Engineer Atom. Wonderful. So, I would like to call one of our colleagues, one of the Atoms, to come and receive on their behalf. Jetro. Maybe it's an Atom. I remember in assembly, we are the ones who brought. We the funnest, we are the back. Dr. Shaibu Isa received the award on behalf of his Atom friend, Zakaria Abubakar. Atomic members, we thank you. Gora Jibo, talkative. He is not here with us. Gora Jibo, popular writer, a QS, confidence surveyor, and one of our contributors. He was brain behind the botanical garden we are having today, where we are going to launch today. Very active member. We thank Gora Jibo, even though he is not here. Anyone from Gora Jibo.